Hello guys, Wahoo here, back with another video. This time around guiding you through the Lunar Plunge event that we got going on in Trove right now. So if you did this last year, you're sort of familiar with the theme. There's a few changes I will get to through the whole event with all the steps and such. But it's all around that theme of being wolf and dark and I guess nighttime. I guess it is called Lunar Plunder, so that's what it is. But some of the elements are sort of the same as we go through the different ones. You will recognize some of them at least. We also got the 14 days of different small adventures, daily ones, like gather one ore or an ore, but it's just one ore, upgrade your gems, and Thursdays where you have to do a quest to complete that step. And I do want to mention, I'll show you guys that before we head into step number 1, I'll show you guys if you pick up the PvP quest and do that PvP quest, it's super easy, just have to get 1 coin and it's super easy to get. Maybe you won't get it in the first try, but at least in the second try, I think it's usually pretty easy to at least get 1 coin. And if you at least get 1 coin, you will complete that one and you will complete the Thursday quest as well. It's super easy, and you're probably going to do it anyways because you know you want the PvP dragon as well, if you're not just going to go and get all them. But if you already have the dragon, it's a nice way to get as well a few coins, but an easy way to just get it, because you can also get it by doing, you know, NPC quests and stuff like that, but not always all the NPCs that you want. So that one is always going to be around. So that's just for the future. If you were like, well, I'm not really going to do it. Usually I don't do the Thursday one, but I'm doing it now because the PvP quest is so easy to do. It just makes sense to get those 3 empowered gem boxes. Even though you don't probably need that, it's still great to get those 3 free empowered gem boxes so easily on a Thursday. So I just wanted to give you guys that tip that do work on Thursdays. So that's 6 in those 14 days. That's 6 empowered gem boxes just by doing a little PvP quest. Just wanted to mention that. You can also do other quests. There's plenty of other quests you can do and you can get your completion, but I just wanted to mention this one because it's super easy, and also you don't have to have any specific part of specific club or specific power rank or anything. Everybody can join up for PvP and they can probably get it in the first or second try or whatever. Usually I get a coin in the first try, at least 1, you know, you just have to get top 8 and that surely should be easy with just 10 people. So yeah, you might hate PvP. I'm not a big fan of PvP, but just doing that one, just kind of cool, I feel like. So yeah, I want to show you guys before, like I said, we head into step number 1, where you can pick up the PvP quest if you are not sure. But yeah, let's show you that in the hub, and then we can head into step number 1 afterwards. Alright, we are now in the hub, and you probably already know this, but this is all where the event stuff is, and this is where you spawn in. But over here in the little hut, there's all right next to the dragon pit as well. You can go down here, down the stairs, just around here, and down here is the PvP quest. As you can see, you have to earn that just means 1 battle royale coin. So all you have to do, go pick up the quest, and then you can sign up to PvP and just wait around. It doesn't take very long usually, but if you don't want to, you can actually just go to, you know, a world like U11 or whatever, and then sign up after that, and then suddenly it will just throw you into the PvP match if you want to do so. But this is going to complete yourself Thursday's quest, as I said, so pretty easily, pretty simple to get yourself this one. I usually just do it because it's just so super simple. But that was enough with the hub. We don't actually have to be in the hub for step number 1. That's why I just wanted to show you this, or I would have just shown you in the step number 1. But now we are ready for step number 1. Alright guys, for step number 1, we have to go to the Fey Forest, the Fey biome basically. So I just went right here to the Uber 1. That's just the easiest place to find yourself some Fey Forest. And you find it by just being here at the spawn place. And there was also another spawn place over here that didn't spawn these. I did spawn on this one, and I think it's just coincide with the one you are going to get. So all we have to do is go up and here and talk to the High Priest Lunavic, as right here. It also has a daily spring. I don't know if it spawns on every single platform, but at least it spawned on the one that we did spawn in. So all you have to do is go up to it and use your interact button, which is on, usually on PC is on E. So just hit that one and you are going to get yourself step number 1 completed for that. So yeah, that's just step number 1, and we can head into step number 2. All right, so for step number 2, all we have to do is get ourselves defeated 1-star dungeons in the Fey biome. That is what you, of course, right here. As you can see, people are doing it already. So again, I'm still just in the Uber 1. You can go higher if you want to do. You can go all the way to 11 if you want to do so and get it done there if you just want to do 1-star. But it has to have to be 1 stars in the Fey biome and get yourself 1 cleansed Luna drop to get one of these. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get 10 dungeons done. And it's pretty simple. Just in the Fey biome, just make sure it's in there. And I don't think 1 stars in the, you know, there's 3-star dungeons, right? And then there's like 2 1-star dungeons. I don't think, usually they don't count towards the end there. So just do regular, normal 1-star dungeons and you'll get this step also completed. So yeah, that was step number 2. I'll see you guys in step number 3. All right, for step number 3, all we have to do is to go to the shores of Everdark, as it is also in the Everdark, and it's right as you spawn in. Again, if you don't know how to go to the shores of Everdark, you open up your atlas, and you can go to. I went to Uber 9, but you can also probably get it on 8. I would assume so. I think it would be really weird if it wasn't, but I'm just gonna go into 9, and then the guy you want to talk to is right here. All you have to do is go up to him. As you can see, he has the purple exclamation mark, and all you have to do is go ahead and hit the interact button again. That's again the E button on PC, and all that is basically going to do is complete yourself, like I said, step number 3, and we can now head into step number 4. All right, for step number 4, all we have to do is find ourselves in the shores of Everdark, as you can see. Well, right here, of course, but you can see the map. You just have to find an area, and you have. This is what they look like. And just all you have to do is go up, interact with them to pick it up. As you can see, now I'm 1 out of 5, so they should be all over the place. As you can see, there's also the wolves and stuff like that we're gonna need for the other ones. But you just go ahead and interact with it, and it should be there. Of course, you should go to areas that are not super explored, and you should get yourself that. I can see one of my mods showing also the hungry wolves that we're gonna need on later on. So I'm just gonna go pick up. As you can see here, I'm on 4. I just need 5 of them to get it done. And it could be so cool if there just was 1 more. A lot of hungry wolves. Yes, there was 1 right over here. So pick that one up, and as you can see, there's more. I'm just gonna pick this one up as well, because you're probably gonna need a whole bunch of them. So I'm actually gonna pick up whatever there is in this area as well. But now we actually have to feed those hungry wolves, but that is step number 5, which is coming up right now. All right, guys, step number 5, we have to feed these hungry wolves, and we need to feed 10 of them. So we need 4 as we go over to the Radiant Dayspring. The Radiant Dayspring is in the hub, but it can be placed in Club Worlds or in your cornerstone if you want to do so. But we're here because we need another crafting bench, or we actually need the sink to do so. But first, you need for this one, we need the Feast of Sun and Moon. We need to craft it 4 times because we get 3 each time, and we need 10 in total. So you need 4 cleansed Luna drops. And these was, of course, the ones we were getting from the previous steps. But if you don't have enough of these, you can craft more cleansed drops by picking up some more Tainted drops and some Ayatula. And of course, the Ayatula you could get off the marketplace. So you probably have some lying around anyways. But these, of course, are the ones we picked up in the previous step. But you need to craft it 4 times. I have 4. And then you need to bleach bones. These can also be picked up on the marketplace as well. But the next thing is, of course, all the washed things that I will get into. We need the sink to do so, but get some cleanse drops, 4 of them, as you can see, and some bleach bones, 6 per craft, and then all these washed things as well. So for the next thing, we need, of course, to craft 4 of these vegetables. We need the vegetable sink to do so. You can craft that in the crafting bench when you get to a gardener right down here. As you can see, the vegetable sink here, so about halfway. I can't remember, it's like 200 or so, but you can craft yourself the sink or just use somebody else's. It doesn't really matter. There's not one in the hub, so you do need to get that one, because when you wash it, it's not tradable anymore, but the ingredients is tradable. As you can see here, we need corn on the cob, washed corn on the cob actually called, but corn on the cob, these can be bought off the marketplace, or you can get them through gardening if you do want to have it so like that. Then you need some glim, and you need some flux, and then we also need some washed onions. That's called, again, onions can be get off the marketplace, or you can get through gardening, and you need 3 of them. I'm gonna get them all off the marketplace, but you need washed onions. So one of these as well. You get 3 of these when you do so, but you need one of those. Then we need a Bunfest. It is right here. You need one of the Bunfest. Again, can be marketplace, and you can get it there and craft it there. Again, it becomes untradeable when you have washed it. And then lastly, we need 4 of the tomatoes. So right there, washed tomatoes. You do get 3, so you only need 1 craft of these. But again, tomatoes, get them off the marketplace. Glim, and the same thing with the flux. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get all that, and we can complete step number 5 together when I've washed all of these ingredients. All right, so my bad, guys. Of course, you need to get one of 4 of each. As you can see, I said you had to only craft it once, but you do have to get a little bit more than that. Of course, you have to have 4 of these, and 4 of these, and 4 of these, and 4 of these. And some of it, like I said, the washed onions, you get a little bit more. So you do have to do 3 crafts of that, and also a little bit more craft of these. But you need to get 4, as I said, in total, so you can make 4, as you can see right here. So you can go ahead and craft those 4, but that is going to give you the food. And then you just go to the shores of Everdark again, and you can go around and find those hungry wolves. I do have the mod with the circle thing around it. It's called Better Critters if you want to get that mod. It's also for the caves. But if you just look around for the wolves that has like a little bone, not a bone, but like a leg, I guess I wouldn't call it a turkey leg, but sort of a leg above their head that they're hungry, you just go ahead and throw it to them, and they will then eat it, and that is going to get you to them fed, and that is going to complete your step number 5. So yeah, that was just step number 5. Feed 10 of these hungry wolves, and how you are going to obtain these food for them. So yeah, step number 5. Coming up, step number 6. All right, for step number 6, we have to craft ourselves a Solari seal, and that you do at the Radiant Dayspring. Again, I'm just going to go to the one in the hub so you guys can see that it's also in the hub and what it's going to get you. Basically, right here, it is here. So Solar Seal is right here. It's going to cost you some flux. It's going to cost you some bombs. Of course, you can craft those. I just bought them out of the marketplace. And then the Lunar Condensity or something. I don't know. It's just I just did these Lunar ones, and these you get from the previous step. So when you put down food, again, if you put down more food, you get more of these. You get 1 cleanse drop, of course, from the previous step as well. So feeding them, you get these, and of course these. So if you don't have enough, go out and feed some more of these, but you should have enough when you have done this. So what we have to do is craft one of these. You also get 5 actually for a craft. And again, if you need more cleansed lunar drops, you can again just get them as you did in the previous step, and also with some of these Eye of Chirulas. So if you're missing one of these, but you should have one from the previous one if you have loot collected it as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and craft myself the Lunar Seal. As you can see, I got 5 of these, and that is just gonna complete step number 7. All right, so sorry about that, guys. I said step number 8. I meant, of course, step number 7. This is step number 7, and then we got step number 8. But in step number 7, we have to defeat an alpha. So we go back to the shores of Everdark. Again, you can go 8 or 9 if you want to, but we're gonna use these new that we had, these Solar Seals, to basically can do damage to these alphas. If you go up and do damage to them, they will take like 1 damage or so and take forever to kill. But if you use one of these seals here, you are going to go ahead and defeat one of these alphas. So I'm going to go ahead and use my seal here. As you can see, they have this bubble around them, so they shouldn't be able to be damaged. So I'm going to throw this one, and you can see, oh, my minions actually destroyed it pretty quickly. I can throw one more here, and see they pretty much instantly die because it's just U9, and I'm pretty strong. Well, like crazy strong, but yeah, that is basically how you just get it. You just have to throw it at the enemy, so you can defeat as many as you want for these, of course, Solar Seals as well, if you want to do so, and get farm as many as you want from these. But yeah, that's just how you do complete step number 7 with these seal from the previous one. And you can go ahead if you want. If you missed out, or you can make some more, but you did get 5, so you should be able to do so. But you just go all the way up to melee range and then throw it, and then it should be all good. So just wanted to say this, and yeah, that was step number 7. Now we can head to step number 8. All right, guys, for step number 8, the last one, you have to complete the 3 dailies that there is. There is 2 here. As you would get back here, they are not there when you basically get in there, but you have to get one. It had to feed some more hungry wolves, as we did in the previous steps, and also defeat these guys. Defeat an alpha, as we did also before. We've done that on the previous one, and the last one, I'll show you guys that one. That is in Fey Forest. As you can see here, there is another NPC that is standing right here. Not confuse it with the guy that's standing right here. It is the guy that's it has to be a wolf here, and what we have to do is defeat also the dungeon. So I'll go in here. The 10 dungeons, the 10 dungeons that we did in the previous step, also defeat an alpha as we did before, but you do have to do 5 of them, so it's not just one. So you have to craft some more solar seals. You also have to feed some more hungry wolves, but you're gonna feed the hungry wolves anyways, and then you're gonna have enough to make another few of these, so you can defeat the alpha, and also, you know, doing just the dungeons, and you're gonna get yourself some more cleansed Luna drops as well. So doing the dailies, so you get 3 of these per day if you just want to do the dailies, but you can also get all the drops by just running around, as it say in the shores of Everdark, and just get yourself the drops in there. So yeah, that was the whole I'm gonna complete, of course, these dailies off camera, but that was the guide. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I really appreciate if you would hit the like button, or just, you know, a little comment or anything like that. It would just be mean the world to me if you want to do so. But again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.